Let's dive right in. Today, we're going to tackle a single, really powerful question that I know is on a ton of people's minds right now. How is artificial intelligence completely changing the game for search engine optimization? Let's get into it.
So here it is. This is the big one we're here to unpack. And on the surface, it sounds simple, right? How does AI SEO work? But believe me, this one question, it opens up a whole universe of complexity. Our goal today is to break it all down for you piece by piece.
So before we can even begin to answer that big question, we have to understand what we're actually talking about. We need to look at its two core components.
Yeah, and this is super important. AI SEO isn't some magic black box you just switch on. It's really where two massive fields collide, artificial intelligence on one side and search engine optimization on the other. So let's start with the AI part. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the AI. I mean, this term is thrown around everywhere, but what does it actually mean? Especially for us. We need a solid definition to start from. So at its core, AI is really all about building computer systems that can do stuff that normally you'd need a human brain for. Things like understanding language, recognizing patterns, learning from data, that kind of thing. Okay, but that's still pretty broad, isn't it? AI is a huge umbrella term. It's kind of like saying vehicle. Are we talking about a skateboard or a spaceship? To really get a grip on its role in search, we've got to be way more specific. And these are the specific kinds of AI we're really talking about when it comes to SEO. You've got machine learning, which is amazing at predicting what's coming next. Then there's natural language processing, or NLP, which is how machines actually understand the words we type into a search bar. And of course, generative models, the tech that can actually create brand new content. These are the engines driving the whole thing.
All right, so we've got a decent grip on the AI piece of the puzzle. Now, let's flip it over and look at the other half of the equation, good old SEO.
Now, I'm sure most of you know what SEO is, but just so we're all on the same page, let's do a super quick refresh. It's basically everything you do to make your website more attractive to search engines like Google, so you can get more eyeballs on your pages. Sounds simple, right? But as we all know, actually doing it, that's where things get tricky. So what does that process actually look like day to day? To really see how AI is shaking things up, we first have to know what the core jobs of an SEO professional even are. Well, for years, it's been built on these four big pillars. You've got keyword research, figuring out what people are actually searching for, content creation, which is all about giving them the answers, technical SEO to make sure your website is actually working right for search engines, and of course, link building to show you're a trusted voice. For a long time, this was the entire game. Okay, so we've looked at AI, we've looked at SEO. Now for the fun part. What happens when you smash these two worlds together? Let's check it out.
And this right here, this is the fundamental shift. It's a total game changer. Think about it. Traditional SEO was always looking in the rearview mirror, reacting to data that's already old. But AI-powered SEO, it's looking ahead. It's predictive. It's moving from just grinding away with tons of manual work to being incredibly efficient. Let's make this even more concrete. Look how it changes the actual tasks. Instead of just staring at a blank page, generative AI can help you brainstorm ideas or even draft entire sections of content. For keyword research, instead of just looking at search volumes, machine learning can help you understand the intent behind a search. And for all that technical stuff, AI tools can literally crawl your site, find problems, and sometimes even fix them automatically. It's not just a tool, it's like having a whole team of specialists on call 24/7.
So we've kind of pulled back the curtain on AI SEO. But look, this field is moving so fast, the learning never really stops. So what I want to do now is give you a framework, a way to think about this so you can keep up. Think of this as your personal toolkit. Anytime you see a new AI SEO tool or a new strategy, just run it through these questions. First, what exactly is the AI technology at play here? Is it ML? Is it NLP? Second, which one of those core SEO jobs is it trying to make better? And don't forget to think about how Google and other search engines are using this stuff themselves to rank pages. Asking these questions helps you cut through the hype and really understand what's going on.
And that brings us to the final and maybe the biggest question of all. Because right now, AI is this incredible co-pilot, right? It's an amazing tool that makes us better, faster, smarter. But as it keeps getting more and more powerful, you have to wonder where that line is. Is this a partnership, or are we looking at an eventual replacement? Honestly, the answer to that question is going to write the next chapter for this entire industry.